Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be drawing Goku doing the Kamehameha. I really like how this picture turned out. Whenever I draw a DBZ character, I almost always start with the eyes and nose. I think it's very easy to get a good framework based off of those features. The mouth and the jawline, I had a bit of trouble here. Just trying to get the placement of everything. Yeah, and right here I just go ahead and I switch sides because I'm actually better at drawing heads from that side. Right there I go ahead and redraw the eye indentation. It felt a bit too low. Right here I'm going to go ahead and draw the first arm. His hair looks a little bit different than normal. I want it to look like it's being blown back. And right there I make the arm a bit bigger and I redraw it. Goku isn't really drawn with his belt too much anymore, but I've always liked drawing the belt. I always think it's nice to give it some movement. So I always end up drawing his belt with the straps down, like that. Right here I'm drawing the other arm. I wanted it to be like his right shoulder was a lot higher than his left. And I kind of get it, but I go ahead and I redraw it anyway, because I wanted it to kind of look like it was a bit further back. The line work's very, very rough. And right here I'm going to go ahead and start drawing the hands. And what I do is that I normally don't draw a framework, but here I go ahead and I draw like a little outline of where I want the palm to be and where I want the, thumbs to be and the fingers. And so that's just going to kind of be like a guideline. I'm going to go back over it. I think I redraw it twice actually. Yeah, about right here, I think I noticed that the hands were just looking way too small. So I go back through and I make them bigger right here, and then I actually redraw them again. The thing is that on the app I use, which is Medibang, whenever you enlarge or shrink, your line work loses its quality and it gets kind of fuzzy. So I'm redrawing over it so it doesn't have that fuzziness to it. And right there I kind of noticed on the pinky that I actually drew one too many joints, or one too many knuckles. Right here I'm going ahead and I'm getting the color started. Because he's shooting a Kamehameha, I really wanted it to look like there was a bright light right where his hands were. So I actually do a lot of white highlights on this specific piece. Right here I'm just going back through the shading and I'm kind of blending it a bit better. And I do very, very little shading on the hands because that's where the Kamehameha is. Right there I'm getting the hair in. It's like I wanted it to be dark but not completely black, so I went with like a very, very dark navy. And right here I'm just cleaning up the edges. So like I said earlier, I was trying to make the shading look like it, or the lighting like it was coming from his palms. So right behind his hands, I feel like there'd be a lot more shade there, like the coloring would be a lot darker. So with his like wristbands, they're a lot darker than the rest of his clothes that are blue. Right there I do a little bit more on his face, kind of to give a better shading to the cheekbone, and I think it ended up looking a lot better with that extra bit of shading. Alright, right here I'm drawing the Kamehameha. Yeah, right here I'm just going through and making sure that the background doesn't pop through any of the lines. And then I'm getting all the, the cracks here and there. Right there, I was kind of wondering why the lightning was looking red and I was still on the other tool. Alright, so there's two things here that I didn't record drawing, and that is on his tongue, I colored it in a bit, and then on his eyes I gave a little bit more of a shading. And then the Kamehameha I actually made a little bit more opaque, so that way you could see his fingers through it still. So yeah, there we go. The only thing on this that I might change is that on his arm that's facing towards the camera, the elbow looks a little wonky, so I think I did mess up a little bit there, but overall I'm really happy with how this turned out. So, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more. I'll see you guys next time.